Ladies and gentlemen, oh, what a day of football. If my camera can focus. Hello? Can you focus, camera? What a day of football, ladies and gentlemen. What a day of football. The things I have just seen today, I've never seen in my lifetime before. We had two beautiful games today. The Madrid one. We also had the Bayern game also. I'm going to talk about the Bayern game later, but let's talk about the Madrid game first. Ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal has just shook the world. Arsenal has just shook the world. Ladies and gentlemen, Declan Rice. Declan Rice. The best game of his career, boys. The best game of his career. Two insane free kicks. I am lost for words. I did not know Arsenal had that in their locker. I knew Madrid were bad, but I know when they come to the Champions League, they don't lose that bad in the Champions League. And seeing them get trashed 3-0 says something to me. And to be honest with you, as much as I hate Madrid, I hate Arsenal too. So it didn't really matter to me who lost this game. But in the manner that Madrid lost this game, ladies and gentlemen, it's beautiful to see. It is beautiful to see in the manner that Real Madrid lost this game. I said it on my TikTok. Arsenal fans, you guys have this platform for yourself. Go ahead, take this platform for yourself, Arsenal fans. TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, talk your talk. Because you guys just beat Satan FC Real Madrid. You guys just beat Madrid's 3-0, ladies and gentlemen. Not any team can do that except for Barcelona. Not any team can do that except for Barcelona. You just put a beating on them. That only team in the world that can do it is Barcelona. So as a Barcelona fan, I gotta stay here and clap for you guys. I gotta give you guys respect for this game. Now let's jump into this game, ladies and gentlemen. Arsenal was the better team. Arsenal was just the better team. Nah, kiss it out on YouTube. But ladies and gentlemen, Arsenal was just the better team. Arsenal faced Real Madrid just 3 times. They have never lost and are yet to concede a goal. Madrid fans, how you guys feeling? Declan Rice had a, oh my god. That second free kick is even better. That second free kick is even better. Now, let's talk about this game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's really talk about this game. Arsenal was the better team. They were shaped better. I thought that 4-4-2 that Madrid went with was the wrong formation to go against Arsenal. Especially going to sit deep and defend. And at times Mbappe was by himself on top. And you could see that. At times Mbappe was just by himself on top. And you could see that. He was like, there's nothing he could do. He was trying to make everything happen. The best on the pitch from Madrid was Thibaut Courtois. Without Thibaut Courtois, this game would have been 5-6-7. I'm going to be honest with you. That's why he's one of the best keepers, if not the best keeper in the world. Yes, I'm going to say as a Barcelona fan. Even though Szczesny's been putting great performances this year, Thibaut Courtois is still up there for one of the best keepers in the world. And he showed why tonight. Came back from injury. And these saves that he made, that's why. That's why people talk about Thibaut Courtois. Now, Madrid lost. But if it was for Thibaut Courtois, they would have still been. This game, Madrid would have won this game or drawn this game if it was for Thibaut Courtois. Those two free kicks, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. These are two beautiful free kicks. There's goals that your goalie can see that there's nothing they can do about it. Because everything else he could do about it, he did it. These saves that he was making, that double save, Alaba clearing the ball off the line, him getting back up on time to save that ball from Mourinho. It's beautiful to see what he did today. Like I said, him and Mbappe was Madrid best players. After that, the whole rest of the Madrid team was ass. I thought I would never see Madrid that low in the Champions League. I thought I would never see Madrid come do that in the Champions League because I've never seen them get beat like that in the Champions League before. I've seen it from Manchester City. But from Arsenal? From Arsenal though? City. But Arsenal though is insane to me. And I gotta give a plus to Arsenal. They played their game. They wasn't scared of Madrid today. They went out there, they're at home. They went out there and they did what they had to do. They stood on business today. They're like, we're at home. We're going to play our style of football. And if you don't like it, do something about it. And Madrid couldn't do anything about it. They played their style of football. They did what they had to do. And they got the victory. Simple as it is. And at times they were running rounds around Arsenal. I said Arsenal. Madrid. And Bukayo Saka came back from injury, and then like almost everything that was going down the Arsenal was going down his side. That was going down the right side of Bukayo Saka, and he had everything there. He was doing everything. It was a beautiful game, man. Beautiful game. It was end to end, and then Madrid considered that first free kick, and I'm like, damn. And when Madrid considered that first free kick, in my opinion, this is what I thought. In my mind, I'm like, stay calm. Madrid is gonna come back into this game. This is what Madrid does. This is what they do. When that second free kick went in, I'm like, damn. Arsenal can defend. I'm like, Madrid's gonna be on top of the game. When that second goal went in, I'm like, okay, Madrid gotta take control of this game now. They have to be on top. No, they wasn't on top. You're 2-0 down away from home in the Champions League quarterfinals, and you're still playing the same way you were playing. And I'm like, what is going on? Why are you not on top of this game and I'm trying to get back, trying to get a goal, and maybe you go at home because you know how you are at home and trying to win this game at home. But then you just go ahead and concede a third? And I'm like, no. I was in disbelief. I didn't know what to think. I'm like, damn, Madrid, is this what's really going on? Is this the levels you guys have got down to? Is this the levels that you guys have got down to, ladies and gentlemen? It's crazy to me. It is very, 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 very crazy to me. That first free kick, bro. That second free kick, bro. Oh, my days. That second free kick is even more beautiful. I'm not gonna lie to you, that second free kick is even more beautiful. Real Madrid have done 2 games in the Champions League without scoring. The latest that's happened, Barcelona won the Champions League. I'm just reading what I've seen. You feel me? Just reading what I've seen. Let's jump into the Bayern game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's jump into the Bayern into Milan game, because I gotta talk about somebody that deserves to be talked about more, man. I gotta talk about somebody that deserves to be talked about more, man. I want to see if I can see him. Before I do that, though, let's talk about Thomas Müller, man. You guys know that he's leaving Bayern at the end of the season. It's an end of an era. You guys know how good, one of the most underrated midfielders of all time in Thomas Müller. He came off the bench for Bayern today. I don't know why he didn't start, but he was a great super sub again. And when these type of games, we need players like Thomas Müller. When Bayern needed a goal, Bayern went down 1-0. He came in the 83rd minutes and he scored for them. Scoring, this is a goal that you expect Müller to score. This is a place that he's positioning. Gero wouldn't be able to do that because Müller got the positioning and he understands those pace. And Müller came in, boys. He's just showing class is still class. You feel me? He's just showing doing what he does best. He's just doing what he does best. Doing what he does best. I'm looking for one person, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to talk about him. I want to see if I can see a picture so I can put the picture on the screen for you guys. But, maybe, ladies and gentlemen, this man right here, Lautaro Martinez. That pass from Thuram, this goal from Lautaro Martinez, elite strikers only scoring that. Only an elite striker is scoring that, ladies and gentlemen. That goal from Lautaro Martinez. What a beautiful goal from Lautaro Martinez. For him to curl the ball that way, coming with that amount of speed, without even taking control of that ball, elite finishing. Not every single striker in the world is scoring that. Only elite ones. And he's one of the most underrated strikers. The fact that he started entering no Chelsea, no United, no Barca, no Madrid, none of these teams are trying to go for him is crazy to me. And I thought like we got done wrong in the Ballon d'Or. He should have definitely been top 2 in the Ballon d'Or for sure. In my opinion. Last year he should have definitely been top 2 in the Ballon d'Or because the amount of goals he scored, the amount of things he's won for that year, ladies and gentlemen. Top scorer of the Serie A, top scorer of the Copa America, best player in the Copa America. Ladies and gentlemen, he was phenomenal. He was phenomenal. And today, once again, he was phenomenal. Him too, that assist from Thuram. Beautiful of a goal. And then Bayern comes and equalized in the 85th minute, right? In the 85th minute, Bayern's equalized. In the 88th minute, 3 minutes later, Bayern gets hit on the counter. And then Ferretti put the game to bed. And then 2-1. Now, this game is going to be a very, very, very interesting. I expected this game to be an end-to-end game. And after Inter scored the goal, it was mainly Bayern trying to get their way back into this game. I thought since Bayern was at home, they had to win this game because going in the San Siro, it's not going to be an easy game in the San Siro. It's not going to be an easy game in the San Siro at all. It's never an easy night in the San Siro, especially when you're down a goal. It's never going to be an easy night because these Italian teams, they know how to sit back and defend. If Inter got to go defend at home for 90 minutes, they will. And trust me, they'll find a goal at home too. They will score at home too. So Bayern need to put 3-4 goals. Bayern need to at least win this game 2-1 away. And it's not going to be an easy game. Now, I expect the next week game to be as good or if not better than today's game, because today's game was phenomenal. Like I told you again, it was very good, and it was end to win. We saw and seen some beautiful goals. We seen legends of this game scoring. Players like Thomas Müller leaving at the end of the year. At the end of the year, like I said, it was just a beautiful day today, man. Both games, I gotta give respect to both games. It was both both games was perfect. I was watching both of them, and sometimes I couldn't take off my eyes off the Bayern game, and sometimes I couldn't take off my eyes off the Real Madrid game. And before that goal for Inter, ladies and gentlemen, it was just end to end. It was just end to end. Then Bayern took control of the game after they scored. They equalized, and then 2 minutes later, boom, Ferretti scores again to put the game 2-1, and then it was just all Bayern for the rest of the for the rest of the night. I thought Harry Kane, there was a chance. I'm like, Harry Kane got to score that. There was a chance in the first, I think it was in the first half or early in the second half, where Olise gets past three players inside the box and passes to Harry Kane. Only thing Harry Kane gotta do is pass it in, and he hits the post. Very, very unlucky. But as a striker of class as Harry Kane is, he gotta finish that. That's a strike that you gotta finish. That's when I'm young. I'm like, bro, Bayern Zero gonna try to lose this game, because you can't be missing the chances in the Champions League. And a class striker like that shouldn't be missing the chances in the Champions League. And seeing him miss that, that's one of the. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, because you gotta take your chances. And players like Lautaro Martinez is not missing it, bro. He's gonna take his chances. He's not missing it, bro. He's gonna take those chances when he had to. And look at him today. The one good chance that he got, he took it. Simple as it is. But yeah, man. Well, let me know what you guys think about the Champions League today. I'm gonna be back with the Champions League for tomorrow. You guys are not my team. Barcelona is playing against Dortmund, and we also have PSG against Aston Villa. Hopefully, it's gonna be two great games again tomorrow, just like today was. Even better, maybe. We don't know. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. But yeah, boys, if you guys did enjoy this video, man, do make sure you guys drop a like, drop a sub. I'm gonna see you on the next one. I love you and peace out. Let's get it.